Hi everyone, thank you guys for watching. Today I have this tutorial for you guys, and it's a cut crease look. And as you can see, everything is glittery, so I made my eyes match everything, my shirt and the background as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the tutorial, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to be taking this color in a very fluffy brush, and this is going to be just a shadow that I'm going to be using to warm up my eyelid. I'm going to be going in 2 times just because I want a little bit more of a warmer color on my eyelid. Then taking this next color, I'm going to be using a little bit more dense, fluffier brush and just going into the crease, just buffing it into that, going back and forth. My skin on my eyelids are not the tightest one, so my thing with my eyeshadows is that sometimes it skips on my eyelids, so I really have to work in just blending everything out. So now I'm going to be taking a little bit more of that same color and just applying more of the color in the outer part, and then just dragging it inside with whatever is left on the brush. Taking this next shade, I'm going to be using a little bit more of a denser brush and going into the outer V and dragging it towards the inner part of the eye. I have to go back and forth like I mentioned before. I have to really blend it out, make sure there is no harsh lines and there is no skipping. As you can see, there's a lot of movement on my eyelids, so I do the best to kind of just be very light-handed, because that's really what you want, and sometimes I do get skipping, so I just have to go back like I'm doing here and go with a fluffier brush and just blend all that colors out. Now with a pencil brush and this darker brown, I'm going to be going into the outer V and not really taking it up to the crease. That's going to be my end point, and I'm just going to be focusing the color pretty much on the outer part and the inner bottom corner of the eyelid, and then just dragging it or pretty much feathering it into the inner part of the eye and just going back and forth. Now you can see there's a little bit of a skipping there, so I'm going to be going back and then just blending it out with the last brush that I used. And if I need to, just to blend it out even further, I would apply the last shade that I had used before the darker one. So I'm going in a second time, just darkening it up more. Of course, I have to continue blending, so you got to blend it out. And if you're having a hard time blending, you can always apply the previous color that you applied before the darker shade and blend that out. So once I'm done and satisfied with the blending, I'm going to be going in with a darker shade, which is the darkest one in the color palette, which is black. And I'm going to be taking that color and just pretty much apply it to the inner part of the eyelid. Not the inner part, I'm sorry, the outer part of the eyelid. I'm just going to feather it in, and then I'm going to be taking it and really defining the crease. So I'm going to be taking that color with just a very minimal amount of black, and then just taking it in because I really want it to be very defined. And I have to make sure that it's also blended, so I have to go back and blend that all out, make sure there's no harsh lines whatsoever. Once that is done, I'm going to be going into soft ochre and pretty much start cutting the crease. I'm going to be using a flat brush to do this. So right after I have already cut the crease, I'm going to be applying a golden eyeshadow right over it because I want the base to really kind of be very golden, and I need to apply something to set that soft ochre. So right after that, I'm using the Urban Decay glitter liner, which is a Midnight Cowboy. It's more of a silver glitter. So right before that dries, I'm going to be packing on a little bit of another gold glitter. It's just a gold standard glitter, so it's going to give you like a multi-dimension with the 2 different shades. And I have already done my eyeliner just because it's very hard for me to do it when I have glitter first and then try to do the eyeliner later. It doesn't work out for me, so I do it beforehand. And I'm using the Amazing Cosmetics concealer to do my highlight, and of course you have to blend it out. I use a beauty blender to do this. It's an amazing way to actually blend out, take off all the excess, and it just gives a really nice finish. And then we're going to set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Contour my face because you want to be chiseled and you want to have some definition on your face, not look flat. Right after that, I'm just going to be applying some eyeshadow onto the lower lashes, the same brown colors that I used, and then I'm just going to finish it off with some glitter on the inner corner and on the... I honestly don't know what happened to the rest of the footage. I guess in the process of like me actually doing my makeup and everything, like it must have like stopped recording or something. But anyways, I kind of tend to do that with the tutorials. I always do just like the eyes, and the rest of the face is like not really filmed, because I feel like that is something that I kind of do all the time and it's pretty much standard. So I really hope that you guys don't mind that. Please don't kill me for it. But if you guys are interested in watching a full tutorial, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.